I teach artists how to market their paintings online. It's Amy from Amy Parker Art and founder of Creative Warriors. Creative Warriors is open, you guys. It is open right now. You guys can get in as a founding member. Let me see. I'm going to put something in here for you. Just putting something in the comments. Hello, Marcy. Let's see. Just doing a couple techie things, you guys. Always got to do that to make sure that these videos all go great for you. As soon as that pops up, I am going to pin that. Okay, I pinned where you guys can go to jump in as a founding member for Creative Warriors. I would love to have you. Okay, so we are going to be painting tonight. I called it Hot Sunset. It's kind of a lame name. lame name. But, I mean, hey, I've been busting my butt for you guys for Creative Warriors opening this week and just been kind of like, I don't know, right out straight with trying to tell you all about it. And anyway, this is the painting that we are going to do tonight. So get your paints ready, get your brushes ready. Thank you, Marcy, for helping me with this, by the way. If anyone's watching on the event, can you please let me know so that I can make sure that it is streaming in both places, here on my page and in the event? That would be awesome, because I have to pull up another device here. I cannot actually see on the phone where I have you. Because I have the phone here for you to see what's going on and how to paint. So we'll get started in just a couple moments. We'll go over what we're going to use and all that fun stuff. So I'm glad that you found me. I'm glad that you're here. Let me see. Let me see if I take that out of here. I just want to make sure that that is still there. Okay. Sorry, just doing my techie things. Hopefully you guys are having a good day and ready to get creative tonight, because we are going to create a beautiful painting. And it is a sunset with the ocean, a boat, and a little dock. Gonna be really cool. You guys know if you paint with me on Tuesday nights, we do paint some pretty cool things. Oh my gosh, did you guys see what's coming up next week? It is beautiful. You gotta go check it out. You can find everything right here on my page, Amy Parker Art. Right in the events. If you go to events, you can see what is coming up for the events. Okay, good. I'm double checking to make sure that we're streaming into there. So we're good. We're in there. Yes, sir. All right, so let's go over. Oh my gosh, my cat's behind me sitting at the door like it's going to magically open. Kirby, what the heck? All right, these are the brushes that I'm most likely using tonight. A flat brush, a 1-inch flat, a bristle brush. This one's like a small bristle. You guys use whatever you have at home. You don't have to have the same exact things that I have. A detailed brush, and I have a 3/4 inch flat. This one has an angle on it. I might use my new angled. This one is a 1/2 inch, but it doesn't matter. This one feels really great. This is a master's touch, one that I got when we went to Hobby Lobby. Hello, Mom. My mom is Corrine. If nobody knows, that's who Corrine is, my mom. Marcy is a creative warrior. Woo, woo. Kirby loves your studio. Yes, he does love my studio. He loves to like lay on the windowsill. He likes to drink my paint water. Thank goodness we don't have any paint in it yet. I do have his bowl set up for him. But yeah, make sure you get your jar with your water. You got your paper towels. You got your brushes. Everybody always asks me about mediums, okay? I use floating medium sometimes or matte fluid medium. This one's by Liquitex. And this one is Plaid Folk Art. Doesn't matter. And if you don't have medium, you don't have to use it. It really is, it's up to you. It is totally up to you. I'm gonna kind of squeeze the last little bit out of this that I possibly can. I would like to say welcome to our new creative warriors that have joined. As you know, I am open for you all to get into Creative Warriors. So if you would like to, oh, sorry, I'm grabbing some paper towels here. If you would like me to help you with your art businesses, even if you've never sold a painting, but you're thinking about maybe doing that, that is great. That's what Creative Warriors is for. I will help you with that. We are building a wonderful community of like-minded people. It is the very first time that I'm opening, and it is pinned right in here. If you want to jump in and join as a founding member, it's $20 a month, and it is the lowest price it will ever be. And it will never go up for you if you are a founding member. So we have 15 now. Yay. And I'm so excited. You only have until the 13th at 12 midnight my time, Eastern Standard Time, because I'm here in New Hampshire. All right, so we are going to get some paints on our palette. It looks like I already have paints, but you know what? I keep reusing them. It's they're dried, so I'm just going to keep reusing them because I'm kind of just like that, right? So I just have a foam plate here. I like the dinner ones with the little you know, where you can put your food, so you can put your paint, and then it's not going to roll around. I'm just using fluid paints, literally just some cheap craft paints. I'm using the apple barrel paints. We have blue, red, yellow, black, and white that I'm using tonight. I do have pink as well in the description in the event for your supplies, and we can easily mix that with some white and red. Marcy, yes, 15 members. Woo, woo. All right, so I'm just going to get some colors on here, and hopefully not get too many goobers in my paints. I do have a whole bunch of new ones. I just haven't opened them yet. What do we want to start with here? We will start with, well, you know what? We're going to start with some blue, some black, and some white. So just get that right on your palettes, and it's going to be like magic. You are going to be so amazed at what you can create. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. If you're painting away, I know it's hard to talk, you know, type in and paint at the same time. I get it. If you're just watching and hanging out and you're going to go back and go ahead and join in the combo. That would be awesome. All right, so I wanted to tell you what I'm using for paper. You can use a canvas if you want, any surface that you want to paint on, really. I'm using multimedia paper because I just paint a ton, and I have so many canvases for my collectors and stuff. I'm running out of room. I'm gonna just kind of put this here so you can see the paper while I let the cat out of the studio. Give me a moment. Oh, Kirby, stir. Done. So I do like that oil and acrylic Canson paper, multimedia paper, because it really has a nice thick texture to it. You probably can't see that. Maybe you can. I don't know. It just it kind of has a texture like canvas. It's pretty neat. It kind of keeps going in and out. You might have got the gist of it, but anyway. So that is that. Okay. Yeah, Marcy loves the paper too. She knows it's really good stuff. I got a different brand when I went to Hobby Lobby, so we'll be trying that out sometime. But I can already tell I'm probably gonna like this one the best. Okay, you can have blow dry if you want. That's totally optional. We are going to start by. Oh, I do want to mention that this painting tonight is inspired by one of my photographer friends, Stuart Smith. Stuart Smith, he is super awesome. If you would like to check him out, he is basically all over the place. You can find him like a lot of different places. Facebook, Insta, you know the drill. Okay, so we are going to start by wetting our flat brush and then touch on each side. Marcy asked if I like the paper I bought at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure yet because I did not even try it, Marcy, but I will be trying it out at some point in the future. Oh, I'm trying to get my example right there. It was kind of falling down. I gotta make sure I see what the heck we're painting. All right, so we want to dip in the blue and dip in the white. Dip in the blue, dip in the white. So just kind of have like, you know, kind of a glob of white and blue together. We're just going to go back and forth right over the top here. And we're going to bring it down and probably like right here. So not in the middle, but we are going to bring it down like close to the middle. So just kind of like the quarter of the top area. This is where the medium comes in handy. I'm just kind of dipping in the medium to kind of get this paint to slide and glide across the multimedia paper. But if you're using a canvas, you probably won't have the issue. It's just that the multimedia paper likes to dry really fast, but a canvas will take a little longer to dry, which is pretty awesome. But like I said, I've got, probably 60 paintings right now in the studio, and that's why I like to use the multimedia paper. All right, let's see. We are going to see, what are we going to do? I'm trying to find a little room here on the side for my paints. I think I'm going to grab a little more white just because I feel it. If you guys see it and you feel it, go ahead and put it in there. I'm just slapping some white back and forth like buttering toast kind of with my brush just to kind of lighten up that one area so it kind of looks like clouds. I don't like to mix the colors all together on my brush. I kind of like to leave them unmixed just because it gives it a super cool look. All right. That way you can see like different hues and different colors going on there. Now I'm going to mix a darker color. I'm going to mix some black. I'm still using that same brush, that flat brush, mixing some black and blue. We're going to make like a slate blue kind of color. So black, blue, as you can see, I'm just kind of globbing. I have no like strategic way of doing this. I'm just feeling it, picking it up. You see what I mean? Like there's colors that are all mixed on the brush. Just leave them like that. Looks way better. So we're gonna kind of come down here in this corner, back and forth. Once again, back and forth, just like that. Look at that slate blue. Isn't that cool? Now I want to lighten it up a little bit as I come up. So I'm just going to grab a little more white with the blue. And as I'm coming up, I'm going to just lighten a little bit. I'm going to leave this whole section in here untouched for right now. And just get that paint on. Just kind of go back and forth with your brush where it's a little darker here and a little lighter there. You can even make it as, darker if you want. I think it would look kind of cool, darker right there. But we're going to make this side much darker. It's your painting. It's all about what you see and feel and what you want to paint and create, really. I mean, this is your painting, your creation, and you do what you feel like it should look like because it's yours. Okay, so right in through here, I'm kind of feathering. Basically, I'm just turning the brush on its chiseled edge and just kind of going back and forth like that. Just kind of using that chiseled edge there to get that kind of feathered in. So we've got this whole section a little bit darker. It's got that blue slate kind of color, and the top doesn't have the black in it. Linda, hello. She says that I'm on her TV. Awesome. I'm a movie star. Wonderful. Good to know. I hope you are enjoying tonight's paint night, Linda. Linda is as well a creative warrior. Right now I'm picking up mostly black with a little bit of blue. Mostly black, little bit of blue, same brush. Okay. And then I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to put some brush strokes down, then kind of turn it on its chiseled edge right here to kind of feather this in. See, I'm doing that. Chisel that right into the slate gray that we put. Like that. Now, so this is very dark here and very dark, and then we kind of go up. Now I'm going to grab a little lighter color. Once again, I'm still just using white, blue, and black. I'm kind of trying to mix like what kind of color this was here, just to kind of get like a lighter. It's still a little dark, but that's okay. A lighter from that really dark color, just kind of going back and forth on that chiseled edge, kind of, filtering that in and lightening it up. I'm picking up some more white now, just lightening it up as we go up. Hey, I am gonna tell you guys all night, like I've been telling you today, yesterday, Creative Warriors is open. It is the membership that I have for you guys, that I have created, that I put my blood, sweat, and tears in. We have so far 15 of you that have signed up, and I am so happy to have you. And the doors are open right now for that. If you want to become a creative warrior, it's all about me helping you build your art businesses. So if you want to sell your paintings from the comfort of your own home like I do, I'm the place to be, right? Not just me, the whole community. We have wonderful people in there like Linda and Marcy. And if you are a creative warrior, let us know. So go ahead, jump in and join us as a founding member. It's only $20 a month as a founding member. It will not stay that way because, it's only $20, but it will stay that way for you. So if you sign up as a founding member, your price will never, ever go up. You'll be grandfathered in. The link is right there. And I see one of our newest members, Gail. Hashtag CW, Creative Warrior. Thank you, Gail, for that. Woo, woo. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, you guys can hashtag CW if you are a creative warrior. I would love that. Hello, Estelle. All right, you guys, all I was just doing while I was blabbing away and talking to you about creative warriors is holding this 1-inch flat on the chiseled edge, going back and forth. I'm just kind of picking up different colors, right? I'm picking up a little lighter color, mostly through here. We've got darker on this side, and we've got some kind of slate blue over here. So that is what's happening. All right, now I am rinsing that brush off. We probably should have started with a light color in the middle, but oh well. Hey, I'm doing it backwards tonight. It's your painting, though. You guys do whatever you would like to. But I'm just here to help you and give you some little pointers and things like that. Linda says, hi, Gail, welcome. Yes, she's a creative warrior now, so I'm so super pumped. You guys can jump in by the link that I put right here for you. I have it pinned. And it will bring you right where to go to sign up. Yep, you can cancel at any time, but you're not going to want to because it is so very awesome. And these ladies will tell you so. Okay, so now we are going to be putting some yellows, some light yellows, and some bright yellows through here. And then we are actually going to be putting some really hot looking colors, like some reds and stuff in here, making some clouds. So Hello to you too, Estelle. All right, so I'm shaking up my yellow, you guys. I'm just using cheap little apple barrel paints when I do paintings for my collectors. Sometimes I use these and then I mix it up with my tube paints. Sometimes I just use my straight tube paints. But for paint nights, I'm just using fluid, quick, easy stuff that you can get your hands on and just paint with me, right? If you have any questions, you let me know. Basically, this is like the egg, right? Every time I pour the yellow in the white, it reminds me of an egg. All right, so I just rinsed off my brush, and you want it wet, but not dripping wet. We are going to grab, just stick your brush into the yellow and the white together. Just glob it right up there. Glob it right in. It does not have to be mixed perfectly. It's better if it's not. And we are just going to go quickly like this. Quickly, like we're buttering toast, like I say, back and forth. Right in this whole area that we left untouched, all right? So just go ahead and take that brush. It doesn't matter if you kind of spill it into the other colors. That's fine. You can see I did that right down here. And that's all right because we're going to have to blend, well, not really blend, but just kind of use that chiseled edge and kind of pull some pieces down like that. All right, so back and forth with that 1 inch flat. That 1 inch flat, and just pull it right up to your sky color. Get that yellow and white going on in here. And voila, we got the middle of our painting. Now, because I'm looking at my reference photo and I want to have a little lighter color in here, I'm going to pick up mostly white with a little bit of yellow in the corner and just slap that right here. My paints are pretty wet right now, so that's probably why it's not really doing exactly what I want, but that's okay. We're artists. We can manipulate it. We can work with it. We can fix our mistakes, all that fun stuff. It's only paint. Don't be afraid. Okay. So hopefully you are good. Hopefully you're getting there. Alrighty. Now we are going to do some, thank you, Linda. Thank you very much. We are going to do some clouds in the sky. I'm going to still use my flat brush, and we're going to actually kind of make this slate gray color again. So we're going to do black, blue, and some white, although I need to get more white because I use a lot of paint. And woo, there we go. All right, so black, blue, and white, and we are just going to use that chiseled edge here to put some clouds in here, and I'm going to angle them. All I'm going to do is just kind of skate down here, lift up your brush here and there and go back and forth a little bit, sort of like what we just did down here in the water. This is going to be the water. This is the sky. We want some of these clouds bigger and some smaller. We don't want them all the same shape because that would look quite boring. And we don't want to be boring. All right, so that's all I'm going to do right there. Super simple. Now I'm going to grab a different brush. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to use the bristle brush. And I'm going to grab a little more of that color that we just used, like that slate gray color or slate blue. Keep saying gray. So black, blue, and a little bit of white. So we still want kind of a dark color here. And I am just going to touch down and move my brush in a couple different ways so that it's thicker on this side and then it thins out, okay? And I'm going to do that up here too. I'm just going to kind of go back and forth, thicker, and then kind of thin that out. So when the clouds are closest to us, obviously, they're going to be a little bit bigger. So I'm just putting in a couple clouds there. And just put them in wherever you feel like it. Like, oh, I think one would look kind of cool there. We don't need them all straight right across, all right? The sky's not always like that. So I'm kind of making these move down a little bit. You can move them any which way that you so choose. Now, I'm going to pick up some white and a little bit of black. Let me see. Yep, that's good. So I'm going to pick up mostly white on the same bristle brush. I didn't even wash it. And a little bit of black. So we kind of want like a grayish blue kind of color. But we want it lighter than what we just did. So we're going to put this color, this like light kind of gray in here, just so we can give like another look to our painting. I'm using the bristle brush again, and I'm just going back and forth, kind of twisting the brush, tapping down on it, and moving it in some different ways. So that I did right over the top of the dark piece, focusing mostly on the top of the cloud and leaving the darker piece on the underneath. Go like this on your paper towel with this bristle brush to get most of that paint off, and then start doing little tiny twirls, like right in the middle. Little tiny twirls, little microscopic little circles, and that is going to kind of blend those two colors together without losing the shape of your clouds. And if you see something cool and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to paint over that, well then don't, just leave it. It's your painting. But yeah, we just got, whoops, had a little bit, looks like a bug, you guys, but it's not. It's like, I think it's a piece of my paintbrush that chipped off. Yeah, that's what it was. You know, I use all different kinds of paintbrushes. If you are just joining me, I'm Amy Parker from Amy Parker Art, and I teach artists how to market their paintings online organically, mostly using social media. And I show you guys how to do auctions, shows, and parties when you become a creative warrior, which we are open right now. Okay, right now I'm just picking up a little more like a gray. I want to put some more clouds on the further side over here. So I'm just picking up a little gray, little white, and I'm going to make some bigger clouds right here. I'm just kind of like rolling the bristle brush, just kind of rolling it. I don't care if it goes into the other ones. That's fine, because that's what these clouds are going to do. So you can roll and twirl, or you can tap. Try different things, because it's going to make some different shapes, give it like different texture, things like that. And I'm just using, like I said, the bristle for this. Now I'm going to pick up a little more white, because I want to put like some highlights in here. I'm just not touching down as hard as I was when I was putting the initial clouds down. So I'm just kind of gently touching and twirling a little bit, and then go like this on your paper towel, twirl that around to get most of the paint off that brush. Come back here and twirl like we did over here, the corner of that bristle brush around to kind of blend in some of those highlights like that. You don't need to blend them all in, just, you know, blend a few in here or there. You remind me of Estelle, not afraid of color. Oh, Estelle's not afraid of color either. Oh, cool. No, I'm not. I just go for it. Okay, now we are going to grab, oh wait, what one do I want to grab? Let me think for a moment what one I want to do. Actually, I'm going to rinse off and grab my 1-inch flat brush again. So you guys go ahead and do that. And we are going to be putting some red clouds in here. Wait till you see it. It's going to be so cool. Big shout out to my friend Stuart Smith. You guys can find him on Facebook, Instagram, and I'm sure StuartSmithPhotography.com, who he is so very kind to let me use some of his beautiful photography pieces for inspirations for my paintings. And I did use one for this inspiration that we are doing tonight. So anyway, I love the ocean, and he lives in the same area where I was born, and, you know, I lived there for a while as well. So when I see his pictures of the ocean where I used to walk, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that. I'm just going in with straight red, people. Straight red. This is going to be pretty bright. We're going to go right here. And instead of going both ways, I'm just dragging it one way and then kind of up. Okay? Dragging one way and kind of up. That's what I'm doing in here, and then kind of feathering the ends out. Drag one way and up. And in through here, I'm using the chiseled edge and just kind of going back and forth. These are going to be some little hot looking clouds in here. And it's okay if it mixes up in with the other color. That's totally fine. That's what it should do. Yeah, probably put just a couple over here. Wherever you see, like, look at your sky and be like, yeah, that's where I want that. Or maybe it's not where you want it, but it's your painting. You use whatever colors, brushes, anything you want. I'm just showing you how to do this little step by step. Now I'm just using the same red. I just grabbed more red on my brush. Looks like I probably need more. I'm going to get that chiseled edge because I'm going to kind of feather all in through here. And even though you're probably like, what the heck are we making? Trust me, it's going to come together really good. And it's a beautiful scene. So I'm just going to go back and forth with that chiseled edge right in through here. Back and forth. We want to blend it in with some of the blue. We want to see like a curve. See like a curve in here. Make the ones that are closer to you, make kind of longer strokes. You can make some brighter, and you know, just pick up different tones as you're going along. So we're not going to be scared here. We're just going back and forth. Remember, it's only paint. It's not going to do anything but make you happy when you are painting. So you just go ahead and paint away. Do it. Have no fear. I am talking about Creative Warriors, which is the membership that I have for you guys that I've been creating with my blood, sweat, and tears for 3 years. It is now ready. It is now open. We will only be open until Thursday night at midnight EST. So if you want to join, you can by clicking that link. It will bring you to my plans and pricing. It will say Creative Warriors FM, which is founding member, because you will be a founding member if you get in right now. It is only a no-brainer price at $20 a month, and I teach you how to sell your paintings online, how to market your artwork, how to do all that stuff organically, because I've been there, done that. And if you want to do what I do and have a business from the comfort of your own home, doing what you love to do, which is painting, then I highly recommend that you jump in. The price will go up, but not for you, because you will be in as a founding member for $20 a month. So anyway, if you have questions on that, let me know. But go ahead and jump in. I would love to welcome you. We have Creative Warriors on here right now. We have Gail, we have Linda, we have Marcy. And if any other CWs are here, go ahead and hashtag CW. Okay. All right. I just rinsed this, but what was I going to do? All right. We are going to use the, geez, hopefully I don't drop any more paint chips onto my, see what's happening? They're sticking on my fingers. Hopefully we don't drop any more paint chips onto my painting here. I am just using that bristle brush, and I'm loading it up with red. And I'm going to start from over here. I'm going to tap down. We are making red clouds, believe it or not. And I'm going to make them thicker here and thinner as we go over this way. So just load that up with some red. You want to twist and turn your bristle brush. You don't want them to all look the same. So twist and turn that different ways. And this one looks a little bit opaque. So when it dries, I might put like another layer in here. I don't know. But yeah, that's all we're doing. Just touching down there. It's really kind of cool effect. So now I'm going to dip into my white just a tad bit, right? Because I want to make some pink. See what happened? I got some white on there, and I'm going to just touch down in here, mostly focusing on the top, doing the same thing, touching down turning, making some different shapes to get some pink highlights in these red hot clouds. Just like that. We don't really have to twist these ones in. Those are laid in really beautifully, really nice. But I do want a few pinks down in here. So I'm going to grab, brush do I want to grab? That one's further away. So I'm actually going to grab my, my flat 3/4 inch, and we are going to make some pink. So red and white, obviously. We got some pink, red and white. You can make it any tone you want, if you want it lighter, darker, whatever. It's your painting, okay? So you go for it. All right, so we just loaded up a flat brush. If you don't have an angled, that's okay. Use what you have. And we're just going to go back and forth right in through here with some pinks. And this is our water, all right? So we are just getting some highlighting going on and like reflections. I'm picking up a little more white with my brush now so that I can have a few more highlights through there. So I hope everybody had a good day today. Let me know what fun and exciting things happened to you. Linda says, I do that with my brushes too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, us artists, we do a lot of things the same. That's why the community is so amazing in Creative Warriors. I love to have like-minded people in there, and I'm super thankful that we have you guys signing up, and it's just going to get better and better and better. So yay, so happy. All right, we are going to grab some black. I'm still using that, I'm still using the smaller flat brush, grabbing some black, picking up a little medium. This one's actually kind of like a blue-black. That's fine because I use that a lot anyway. All right, we're just going to not be scared, and we're just going to make a line or some lines right across here. It doesn't have to be perfect. See, I kind of broke this line up, right? And that's kind of what you want to do if you want to follow me for this painting anyway, because it kind of looks like the land is like in a couple different spots. So that's cool. So we just want to go make some lines back and forth. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it down there. All righty. Now, I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm studying my example photo for a second. All right, I know what I want to do. I want to, first of all, I got to get more black because I'm running out of black. So let me get some more on here. Gail says, spent the afternoon painting with my friends. That's awesome. Tuesday is your paint day. That's great. And it's my paint day too. Oh my gosh. Great minds think alike. They sure do. Yay, Gail. What'd you paint? Curious. If you say that you painted an ocean too, or, you know, water, harbor, whatever painting, I'm going to be like, whoa, you're totally reading my mind. All right, so I grabbed my bristle brush with some black. I'm just going to kind of touch down, sort of like how we made the clouds. I'm making like some faraway trees here by just touching down and going like different ways. We want some bigger, some smaller. And then when we get over to this end, we want to start building some mountains. So we're going to even make these taller and taller, and make sure that they're like different shapes. We don't want it to look boring. We want to have some different shapes going on here. And when it gets closer to you like these, then we want to make this one even a little bigger. So I kind of have like three little hills and then some tinier ones going on here. So just fill all that in with your paints. And voila. Now I'm going to just kind of touch on the very bottom of this a little bit so that we can kind of show like this is a reflection. I'm not going too crazy, but I'm just tapping down on the very bottom of those little mountains that we made and bringing that into the water. And then I'm going to grab my flat brush and we'll see if this works. Yep. And I'm just going to go back and forth ever so slightly right through that little reflection that we just made. Let me show you what it looks like. So dragging that back and forth will just kind of mimic water a little bit more like that. Make sure I'm in the right way. It looks like my tripod's falling down. Hold on, let me pull this back up. You're probably like, hello, I can't see the whole painting. Oh my goodness. I need some muscles to do this. There we go. We will try that. All right, now you can see the whole picture. All right, so now when your paper towel looks like that, throw it away, get a new one. Let me grab a new one. Where did they go? Okay, here they are. And we are going to put a dock and then some, we're going to put a dock and a boat in here. Estelle says, had a CT scan and spent some money on myself. Oh, I'm glad you spent money on yourself. Hey, speaking of which, that's awesome because a lot of times we feel guilty when we do that, right? But if you, you want help with your art businesses, then I would say spend some money on yourselves and get into Creative Warriors. I got the link right here for you. I hope you got something fun and exciting, Estelle, and had a good time spending money on yourself. That would be wonderful news. All right, so I'm just using my flat brush, and I'm dipping into the black. Flat brush and black. We are going to make a dock right here. I'm going to touch down with the chiseled edge and just draw a line. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So you want to make sure this is pretty wet. Dip in your medium or your water so that your brush is pretty wet. It doesn't have to be running, but pretty wet. Now, we want to touch down here and then drag out wider, okay? Closer and then wider when we get to the edge. And we don't want these the exact same. We want them kind of at an angle like that. Then we are just going to fill this in with our brush. Just pull this, touch one side and pull, touch one side and pull. And that is how we have the, I guess, the plank of our dock. I am picking up some more black with my my medium because we want this, like I said, wet. And we are going to touch down on the chiseled edge like so. And then right here on this side, like so. So this one is going to be a little bit higher than this one, just slightly. And this one we want to pull all the way down. And then we are going to turn our brush on its side and just kind of go like that a little bit because that's going to look like there's water and that's a reflection. So those are the pulls there on the, or the beams or whatever you call them on the dock. I want to just scrape that paint off, pick it back up so that I can keep my brush a chiseled edge. Now we are going to do the same thing and we're going to make a couple of pulls here. So I'm going to touch down here. I want this one a little higher than that one because it's closer. And then touch down here. Same down here. That's if you want to make as many as I'm putting in. But I think it looks kind of cool that we have, 3 rows of them. There we go. All right, so now we still want to use that black and just kind of put a few like little tiny waves or something like right around that bottom piece. So it just looks super cool that it's in the water like that. And yeah, you could even make like little circles around them. You know how the water makes the circles? That would look kind of neat too. All right, so we have our dock. If you even want to go more crazy, you could take some of your sunset highlight colors. You could pull them across your dock if you want the sunset to be highlighting on there. You could touch those sunset colors like on the tip of the boards there. Just trying to give you some ideas on what you could do with that with that dog. All right, now we are going to put a boat in here. You guys can put whatever kind of boat you want. It doesn't really matter. It's your painting, so you can put whatever you want. I'm going to grab the same color. I'm going to grab some black, and then we'll put a little like highlight on and after. So I'm just going to touch down and then drag. So I just made like one spot a little bigger and then kind of smooth that out. And then I'm going to touch down. Oops, that's really too wet. If it's too wet, you don't want it to run. Make sure that you wipe it off on the towel. Okay, so I don't even know what kind of boat this is, you guys. I'm just putting in some shapes here, all right? So I don't know, maybe it's a fishing boat or something like that. So I'm just touching down. I'm going to put like a couple like little pole things on here. I think that looks kind of cool. And, you know, is that the way it's really going to be manufactured? I don't know, but that's the way that I painted it. So just using it from my imagination. I'm grabbing a little bit of white, and then I'm just going to touch down in a couple of spots just to kind of highlight that boat in there. Now, as well, we can go back and grab some black and dip in our medium so it's a little bit, you know, a little bit watery. Just going to go back and forth right along the boat so that we can see like some little trails of water in the distance. You guys, we did pretty darn awesome. I mean, pretty darn awesome, don't you think? Look at that. There's our dock. Our land and mountains in the background. Look at all the beautiful reflection, the water, like the way that the water is just by using the flat brush and kind of going back and forth. I mean, we use minimal brushes here. The clouds look beautiful as well. Love the colors we got going on and that beautiful bright yellow peeking through there. Now, you know what we got to do? We got to sign our name. Do not forget to sign your name. I'm going to sign mine with like that slate blue color. I think that would look good. Make sure you always sign your paintings. If you haven't been doing that, please do. Because you don't want to regret it once you make a whole bunch of paintings and you start selling them to customers and collectors, and you know, want to have some stuff to give to your families or whatever the case may be. Okay, so I'm signing mine right down here. And I date it as well. Let me know if you painted this on canvas or if you painted it on the multimedia paper like I did. Just curious to know what you guys are using. I am going to turn the camera around in just a moment so we can just chat for a second. And I'm just trying to find one of my easels so I can put this beautiful painting behind me. We can check that out. If you feel like I went too fast, don't worry. I leave all of the paint nights right here on the page. You can go back and pause and paint at your leisure. No problem. Okay, let me try and turn around. If I lose you, I apologize like I did last week. Sometimes tech happens. I need a shirt that says tech happens. Let's see if this works this time. Oh my golly! Hello, hello. Look at this. I mean, isn't that cool? And if you painted it on multimedia paper like I did, then you can even frame it if you want. But look what we created. You could even make different colors, paint your clouds a different color, or put a bunch of pinks up there. This is your world, your painting world. So you do what you feel like you want to do and want to create. Here we go. Can we get me in the painting in here? We'll see. You guys, so I just wanted to let you know I'm here on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Okay, I'm Amy from Amy Parker Art. If you're just joining me, I do teach artists how to market their paintings online. I've been selling quick, fast, easy, beautiful acrylic paintings for 3 years and gained numerous collectors in a short period of time. I just opened the membership that I created for you guys to show you exactly how I did that. It's right here. We have 15 members so far. Woo, woo. It's Creative Warriors. So if you go ahead and click on that link, it'll bring you to sign up. It'll walk you through these steps to become a member of my website, which is free, and to get a PayPal account, which is free. If you have those two, it will skip that step, and then it will go to sign you up as a Creative Warrior. Now, what does a Creative Warrior mean? It means that you are part of my membership as a founding member for only $20 a month. It's basically a no-brainer price. That's why I'm opening it up. I'm so glad to be able to give it to you for that price. It means you will be grandfathered in, so the price will never go up for you. We do all kinds of cool things in there. I have an entire library of trainings set up for you already when you get in, as well as we will be doing monthly Q&As starting next month. And we will be doing Zoom sessions, brainstorm sessions, as well as peer-to-peer stuff. Oh my God, can I just say the peers in there already? Everybody's talking and sharing what they're doing, and it is just so awesome. So whether you've sold this many paintings, it's okay. I'm going to walk you through from here to however many you want to sell, right? Up to what I know how to do, okay? I'm not rich, but I'm not starving. So I have made a living off my paintings every single month consistently since 2018. Right here on this platform, basically. So I show you how to do this organically. It's up to you. If you want to do ads and stuff, you most certainly can. But do you have to? No. I'm living proof that you don't have to, and I'll show you how to do that. So, yeah, Linda says 15, yippee. Linda is a Creative Warrior. I am going to give some Happy Mail away. So, Gail, who is one of my Creative Warriors who just joined. Gail, I'm writing you down for Happy Mail, and I will be sending you out something for jumping on here and joining the conversation. So thanks, Gail, for doing that, and Linda, and Estelle, and Mom, Corrine, my mom, Marcy, our other Creative Warrior. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'd be happy to answer. And I'm just scrolling up here to make sure that I didn't lose anybody. Make sure that I didn't miss anybody. And all you guys have to do is, if you want to join in with us on Tuesday night, just come here. Just come here to the page, Amy Parker Art, on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. And we're doing fun, creative things. So we just created this. If you missed it, you got to go back and watch it. It's amazing. And I would love, love, love to see what you guys create. So go ahead and let me know. Message it to me. If you're not on my text and you want to be, go ahead and text it to me. 603-273-6189. And yeah, we're good. I think we're good. I'm going to wait like 30 seconds. See if you guys have any... wait like 30 seconds. See if you have any more comments. I do want to let you know, fun, awesome stuff has been happening on the page. I have interviews with some of my business friends who are as well artists, business artists online. I have those here on the page. If you missed those, they're pretty inspirational. Go ahead and check them out. Just scroll through the videos. I do have a whole look of inside of Creative Warriors on here as well. And of course, if you have any questions, let me know and I will help you. Estelle says, why can't I see other chats? I'm not sure, Estelle. Facebook has some glitches here and there because they're updating the platform. That's just how it is. Sometimes they just shut me off and it says, oh, your video's done. I'm like, well, I wasn't done, but so you never know. Gotta just roll with the punches, right? Gail says, thanks, I can't wait. Oh, you're welcome, Gail. You are welcome. I hope that you are having fun as a creative warrior so far. Are you guys excited for next month when we do our Zoom meetings? I'm so glad to be able to bring that to you. So Creative Warriors, I do want to tell you, it focuses most on the business end of art, on how to build your businesses organically, your creative businesses online. So you can work from home, like I do in your home studio, ship your paintings right out the door to your postman. Estelle, bye. Had a great time. Awesome, Estelle. Thank you. I hope everything's good, and I'm glad you got to spend money on yourself. We do some paintings in Creative Warriors. Every month I give you a new painting design with templates and a step-by-step, things like that. But it's mostly geared towards the business end. But we do have that component, which is super fun. And like I said, if you have questions, let me know. So Linda says, touch your phone, chats will show up as still. Oh yeah, see, look, Linda's already giving her advice. There you go. Thanks, Linda, for that. Maybe she'll find it that way. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. I'm actually super hungry. I could get something to eat. I don't know about you, but I hope that you have a nice winding down night. I don't know, do something fun. Watch something fun. I watch Survivor all the time, right? I'm a Survivor freak. So my husband got me Survivor, and I watch it all the time. Been doing that for years. Like, everybody's like, oh my God, you should try go on Survivor. Like, I'm sure I would die because I don't think I could handle it. But it's nice to watch. But anyway, go get some popcorn. Go sit back with a glass of wine or your water. Go hug somebody. And let me know if you need help signing up as a creative warrior. And I will see you guys all again tomorrow. Mwah! Bye-bye.